Right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, others a great millstone, taught us the truth, honors the salutation to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because they shut of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Mike Alabun Gab Ben Yasharala at the Church of Philadelphia camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, come back at you with another one. And as the title says, just thinking out loud concerning, well, basically thinking about the times that we're living in. Shalom to the brothers, Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kakadash Barakatah. Times that we're living in right now, man, very serious. Can't stress that enough. You know, you got all these different doctrines. IUIC right now, they're a bunch of double-minded men, which is seeing that, you know. Which brings me to this scripture. I'm not gonna make this too long. I gotta head to the plant. But concerning I'm later on, I don't got enough time to do the lesson I really wanted to do, but I'm gonna just say these couple words. You got going on right now with the whole IUIC camp. Now their doctrine is that they're in a new covenant, which that alone should let you know that they're not men in the Lord, the leaders. Well, you got it's like a split confrontation. As the scriptures say, can two walk together? Yes, they be agreed. You know, so that organization, the Lord is breaking that up. Why? Because it's not of Him. All right, and we're coming into a time where, you know, the Lord is He's showing who His chosen is, the ones that He really cares about, the ones that's holding His truth to heart and pushing it with all sincerity and taking not everything that comes with it. Because when you come into this word, this work, and this ministry, don't think that it's going to be a cakewalk. All right, you know, it's you're going to get a lot of enemies. You know, you're going to have people that love you, you're going to have people that hate you. But the majority of the people in His words are going to hate you. Why? Because you have the truth and they don't. All right, but this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16. Let's start at verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, great insurrection, and you're seeing that right now. That's what that whole ICE situation is about. Trump got through his command, because he's the commander in chief of America right now, which is he's the king of America, so to speak. All right, but his command is he's underneath of the command of the higher ups in the society, which is the international bankers, which they control everything that's going on. All right, so a great insurrection. They're coming down with the thunder. They're coming down with the hammer. They're coming down with the pain, which rightfully so, because that's out of the Lord's sword. And that's to correct you niggas that's going off, you niggas that's wrong, you know, you niggas that's teaching other doctrines contrary to the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Chakadas, which we believe the apostles teach us. All right, the apostles, elders, and bishops, right, and on down under that umbrella, men that is a like-minded spirit. We believe this to be the truth, and that's what we stand by. All right, the brother got up here, Proverbs 24 and 20. It says, my son, fear thou Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and the king meddle not with them that are given to change. That's right. Meddle not with them that are given to change, because one thing I could say about our apostles and elders and bishops. They never change the doctrine. Everything stays the same. All right. But you got all these other dudes. They can't even agree on an MOT to the B, but that's been the doctrine since day one. All right. Which is written in I'm not slacking, which is written in Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, which is here in Philly, that's the closing scripture that we close on every single week. All right, because that's the final the prophecy before that's it, you know, and that's why we push that so heavy here. All right, let's read this again. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place, so all four corners of the earth, wherever we're scattered at, all right, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua." So all these enemies, they're going to come in like that flood, man. You know, the scriptures say that. They're going to come in like that flood. They're coming to devour. They're coming to destroy the ones that really fear the Lord. Because they really don't want us to speak about it, because it's when starting with High Priest Rabbi Abba Bivens, when he came on the scene, which we know him to be John the Baptist, right? When he came on the scene, he started teaching. Those devils, they were in fear, because they knew that about actually going all the way back to when Yahushua came in the Roman Empire. That was the start of Esau's ending. That was over 2,000 years ago, and that was only 2 days ago, according to the Bible, because 1,000 days to Yahweh by Shimon Shaz is one day. You know, I'm slacking 1,000 years here to Yahweh by Shimon Shaz only one day. So that was 2 days ago. So that's really no time at all. When we sit here and we complaining and agonize, oh Lord, when it's going to happen? The Lord is like, damn, be patient. You know, it's only been 2 days. I sent my son, they killed him, they killed all the prophets. And I always say that, and that's true. You know, why did they kill the prophets? Because they didn't want to hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They wanted smooth things to be spoken to them, because Israel is a stiff-necked people. And they always been like that, and you can see it today. All right? They think everything's a goddamn joke. Like, you got niggas out here in Philly now, they're joking about ICE, which they're bringing condemnation on themselves, you know, because that's the Lord's sword. Jake always think everything's a joke until it hits him to it comes to their front door, which the Lord is about to bring that to him. But check this out. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 72, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." All right, because that's what they're coming to do. You know, Abraham, I think it was Abraham Lincoln. He mentioned that. He said, it's going to come a time in America where if things keep going as they are, or whatever, I think he said that the people are going to wake up homeless. And look at the inflation and everything like that. Esau is putting the clamps on everything because he wants you to serve him. And like I said, you should have been chose a side. All right, you gotta choose a side of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Matter of fact, I got a scripture to prove, you know, how the Lord is going to feed us, and how He did feed us when we was in the wilderness, when He brought us out of Egypt. You know, without our labor. I'm gonna read it, but let me just read this real fast. Second Ezra 16:73, it says, "Then shall they be known. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." That's right. You know, because like I say, every man that come on these highways or hedges is not a man of the Lord, and they're not going to make it. Scriptures tell you that clearly. You know, because you got to be tried, and that ultimate trying is what? The RFID microchip, the MOT to the B, man. That's the ultimate test. And if you pass that, you just might well be a man of the Lord. And you even got heathens that's not going to take it, because they really believe that they're those people, which they're not. So they're in a trick bag, and they're just set up for death. But the true men of the Lord, that the Lord has his spirit on, that the Lord has his hand on, they're going to pass that test because they have no other choice but to pass it because the Lord gave them that spirit. All right. So you got to remember that. All right. And that's how serious this thing is, man. This is no joke. Dudes come out here joking, playing, oh, we're in a new covenant with this. Yo, them niggas is out their fucking mind. They bugged out. And they're leading people astray and they don't care. And I always say, because the scripture said they're hirelings. They don't care for the sheep. A man that cares for his sheep, he's going to feed them and he's going to treat them right. Just like King David, Malak Dawad. When that thing was the lion came and took one of the sheep. Yo, King David, Malak Dawad went and put that lion to death with his bare hands over one sheep. So how much more does the Lord care about one of his men? All right? How much more? So this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 16. And that's how much the Lord cares for you. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 16 and start at verse 19. It says, and at another time it burneth even the midst of the water above the power of fire, that it might destroy the fruits or the unjust land. And that's the Lord using his elements to destroy different places. You know, he brings fire, he brings rain, he brings snow, he brings storms, all that to uproot things to destroy an unjust land. Which what you think he's going to do to America? Because this is an unjust land. All the bloodshed that's been done here. All right. All the innocent blood, all the Israelite blood that's been shed here on this land. This is a bloody land. So being as though it's so bloody, the blood is required of the ones who control it. All right. So the Lord is coming to bring that. All right, but check this out. So hold on, let me grab off the Bible. I got it because the scripture I'm about to read, I got the one that backs it up. Because like I said, coming to these up and coming times, you're going to have to trust in the Lord. Like I said, they already doing a whole bunch of things to the food, things like that. And Esau says that they like whoever controls the resources, right, has the power, the authority over the people, over the lands. All right, which is true. But the men that really love the Lord, they're going to trust in the Lord. All right, so hold on. That's why you can't fall for that. They're going to offer you because hey man, you might be starving. You know, that's the importance of fasting. But the Lord is always going to feed his men. He always has and he always will. That's his word. That's his promise. All right. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16. Let's go to verse 20. It says, instead, whereof thou feddest thine own people with angels' food. You see that? Instead whereof thou feddest thine own people. And who's his people? The Israelites. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You northern and you southern tribes. All right. Let's on that sign. Okay. He fed us in the wilderness when we fled Egypt, when he allowed us to escape, when he freed us, and he brought us into the wilderness. And then he brought us into the wilderness to what? To try us, to test us, to see our faith, and he still took care of us because why? You had his men there too, the women and children that believed on him, then also ones that was just they really didn't believe, but they were there. All right. Verse 20 again, back in Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 20, it says, instead whereof thou feddest thine own people with angels' food, and didst send them food from heaven, bread prepared without their labor. You see that? Bread prepared without their labor. Because when you eat, what do you have to do? You have to prepare it. You have to cook it. Like, you know how you make bread and everything. Like back then, my grandmother, she used to make everything from scratch. Like the old heads that you know of, man, they made everything from scratch. You know, They put their time, effort. That's why they be like, oh, you put love into this food. You could taste it because they labored over it. All right, they prepared it. But the Lord gave them food that they didn't have to prepare. Angels' food, the food that He prepared. And look what it says. It says, instead whereof thou feddest thine own people with angels' food, and didst send them from heaven bread prepared without their labor, able to contend every man's delight, and agreeing to every taste. So the Lord gave them food. So you could just think of whatever meal, your favorite meal. The Lord sent you that angel's food, and when you tasted it, it was like your favorite meal. Whatever you like to eat that's lawful. That's what you tasted. Because it says it right here. It says it. It says, able to content every man's delight and agreeing to every taste. That's how much the Lord loves us, man. All right. It says, for thy substance, declare thy sweetness unto thy children, and serving, it says, and serving to the appetite of the eater. All right. And serving to the appetite of the eater. Tempered itself to every man's liking. That's crazy. Tempered to every man's liking. All right. The Lord gave us food that, because He knows your heart, man. You know, in these up and coming times, He's going to feed you again. You know, whatever's written aforetimes for our learning, for our understanding. Okay, that we may learn from it, and we learn from the things that the Lord already did, and with Him, same man that's coming back in the spirit, reincarnated. Once again, to teach and to do the same thing and to believe on the Lord and trust in Him. Because there's nothing new under the sun. Not our spirits, not our flesh, not this land. Nothing's new under the sun. Not the actions of the people. All things are old. They're all from the beginning. And they all were measured out until the end times, which we're in now. But check this out. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says, therefore thus saith Yahweh Shemel shall power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall hunger. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. All right, in those days coming. All right, the servants of the Yahweh Shemel is going to eat. While everybody else is their stomachs touching their back, you know, they're not going to know where their next meal is coming from. They're going to fall out, take the MOTB, and serve Esau because that's their master. Just like, when we was being released, because this is the second Exodus. So when we was being released from the first Exodus, which was from the Egyptian captivity and everything, when we were led to the wilderness, and Yahweh Shah took the chariots, cloud by day, fire by night. All right, He sent those to guide us and lead us to where we had to go. Same thing's going to apply now, man. He's going to guide you. He's going to lead you. He's going to protect you. You got to believe that, because the scriptures said, these are His words. They're faithful and they're true. So the Lord never lies. All right. The Lord is not a liar. Men are liars, but the Lord is not a liar. Because every word that was written down and that was spoken of Him has happened and is happening. All right. So keep the faith, stay strong. Like I said, this was just a little quick one before I head to the plantation. Lord's willing, it was edifying. You got something out of it. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaRachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and great millstone, and bishops and elders. Shalom to the elect. To the next lesson, I'm going to say Mawafa Bible Ball and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom Akim, Wa Akwathium, if you just listening and learning. Keep the faith and stay strong. Shalom.